10 prisoners stood in a line, their faces etched with a mix of determination and fear. The sun beat down on them, casting long shadows on the ground. They were about to face a challenge that would determine their fate, freedom or a lifetime back in their cells. The air was thick with tension and the weight of the moment was palpable. Each prisoner could see the others in front of them, but not their own head or those behind them. This added to the complexity of the challenge they were about to undertake. On each prisoner's head a hat was placed. The hats were simple, yet they held the key to their freedom. The hats were either black or white. This binary choice seemed straightforward, but the stakes made it anything but simple. The prisoners knew this, but they didn't know the color of their own hat. They could only see the hats of those in front of them, adding to their anxiety. The challenge was simple, yet terrifying. Starting from the back of the line, each prisoner had to guess the color of their own hat. The pressure was immense, as their freedom hinged on these guesses. They were allowed only one incorrect guess for the entire group. This rule made the challenge even more daunting, as a single mistake could doom them all. One wrong answer and they all remained imprisoned. The gravity of the situation weighed heavily on each prisoner, knowing that their collective fate rested on their individual decisions. Fear hung heavy in the air. The prisoners exchanged worried glances, their hearts pounding. The guard, a stern figure with a glint of amusement in his eyes, waited for the guessing to begin. Just when all hope seemed lost, the wisest of the prisoners, a seasoned mathematician named Professor X, spoke up. He had noticed something crucial, a pattern that could save them all. Professor X proposed a plan, a way to use logic and communication to their advantage. He believed they could maximize their chances of survival even with the odds stacked against them. Professor X explained his plan in detail, ensuring everyone understood the strategy. The last prisoner in line, who could see everyone else's hats, would call out the parity of the black hats he saw. This was a crucial part of the plan. Parity meant whether the number of black hats was even or odd. This simple concept was key to their survival. For example, if he saw 3 black hats, he would call out, odd. This would set the stage for the rest of the prisoners. If he saw 2, he would call out, even. This simple call would not reveal his own hat color but was vital for the others. This wouldn't reveal his own hat color, but it would give the other prisoners a vital piece of information. They would use this to deduce their own hat colors. The next prisoner in line, hearing odd and seeing 2 black hats in front, would know their own hat must be black to make the total number of black hats odd. This logical deduction was crucial. They would confidently call out black. This method ensured that each prisoner could figure out their own hat color based on the information provided by the others. This pattern continued down the line, each prisoner anxiously awaiting their turn. The tension in the air was palpable as they stood in the forest, their fates hanging in the balance. Each prisoner used the information from the previous call and the hats they could see to deduce their own hat color. It was a delicate dance of logic and observation, where one wrong move could spell disaster. With each correct guess, a wave of relief washed over them. Smiles began to spread as the realization dawned that they were one step closer to freedom. Finally, the last prisoner, Professor X himself, using the information from all the calls before him, confidently announced his own hat color. His voice was steady, filled with the certainty of his calculations. A hush fell over the crowd as the guard, his face etched with surprise, nodded. They had done it. The silence was quickly replaced by a collective sigh of relief and astonishment. The prisoners, through their clever use of logic and communication, had outsmarted their captors. Their celebration was a mix of joy and disbelief, a testament to their resilience and intelligence. The puzzle of the hats became a testament to the power of human ingenuity, a story that would be told for generations, proving that even in the face of adversity, hope and intelligence can pave the path to freedom. Their victory was not just over their captors but over the very concept of despair.